Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but now let's talk about Internet Computer. We're going to be talking about what exactly is happening with Internet Computer right now. Of course, what are some next price targets we could be aiming for? And again, that is the point of doing daily analysis. And once again, thank you to each and every one of you guys for showing continue support day in, day out. I love you all. Continue supporting, and I will continue to bring out these daily updates for you guys. So if we're looking at ICP today, it's up 8.4%, and this is worthwhile noting, and I will explain as to why exactly that's the case. If we're looking at the entire market, today's February the 2nd, and the month of February has started on a really positive note, which is really nice. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we do this momentum carry on throughout the month of Feb, but 2 days in a row so far, so good. Bitcoin has pushed back about $43,000, which is causing majority of the coins to go up with it, especially Bitcoin dominance pulling down a little bit. That is a huge reason as to why we're seeing majority of the coins right now outpacing BTC. Because if you're looking at Bitcoin, it's up about 2.2%, but if we're looking at majority of the markets, they're outpacing in BTC comparative, and that is the main reason as to why that's the case. But as far as ICP is concerned, it's up 8.4%, and this is worthwhile noting. I will explain exactly why that's the case. If we're looking at the price right now, $12.54. It's also up 6.1% over the past 24 hours in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is making its way back about $5.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $150.9 million. As far as its market cap and 24-hour trading volume is concerned, it's looking quite well. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, before I get into ICP's update, I want to kind of talk about Bitcoin first, because at the end of the day, what Bitcoin's doing right now is worthwhile noting. So Bitcoin is pushing up towards the upside. It's trying to get back into the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. So this is the second day in a row that the price of Bitcoin is actually trying to push more towards the upside. So that is, of course, a great sign. But tomorrow, of course, right now it's past midnight here in North America, just past midnight. And so far we're starting off Friday on a really positive note. But what we want to be seeing happening tomorrow, before the tomorrow daily candle closes, it would be really nice to see the daily candle closed in the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. You can pretty much see the history of this resistance. We've seen several rejections, and of course we did pop out of there back at the beginning of the year, but we still haven't seen the price actually go back above it since losing it and retesting the $39,000 CME gap that we cleared just literally a week back. So it would be really nice to see that the price of Bitcoin closing back into the 38.2. This will help a lot of altcoins, in my opinion. So that's that as far as Bitcoin is concerned. But let's take a look at ICP, because what ICP continues to do is something I love seeing. And this is something not a lot of people focus on. A lot of people talk negative about ICP 24/7. And yes, people are measuring it from its all-time highs. I see these comments coming in day out. But let me tell you one thing. The amount of positive comments about ICP compared to the negative comments, there's a big difference. Positive, of course, are insane amount, overwhelming amount. And there's, of course, going to be some haters that are going to come and talk negative about a project. So that's the case right now, what I see as a content creator. But what I love seeing about ICP is, of course, remember the correlation with Bitcoin is always there, no matter what. And of course, when Bitcoin goes down, ICP does tend to go down as well. But the way it bounces back, every single time I've seen this, pretty much since it's having this run from Q4 of last year, every single time ICP breaks, sees a retracement, it bounces back up even quicker. And that's what I've been seeing. And what we're seeing happening right now is the price of ICP making its way back up to this $13 mark, which we just saw a few days ago. But I want to look at it in a little bit of a closer time frame, which is the hourly time frame. It gives us a better indication as to what really is happening. So if you're looking at ICP's price, a lot of consolidation happening, especially above this level of support at $11.78. But of course, once we did see the price of Bitcoin make its way down to 39,000, there's no secret at this point. Like I said, ICP is no exception. It also retested a significant level of support. But since then, look at this bounce, guys. And of course, just a few hours ago, we did see a little bit of a pullback, and we did see ICP being supported at $11.23. And I've given you guys the importance of that zone. We have significant amount of support around there, and that level of support did play out as a crucial level of support. But what we're seeing happening right now is this bounce. So what I want you guys to be taking a look at is this. So if you bought some ICP just a few hours ago at $11.26, you're up right now 11.45% right off the bat. And now what we're about to see is, once again, significant resistance coming in the way, $13 mark. And if this $13 mark is able to break out, we could be seeing the likes of $14 ICP sooner than a lot of people think. So you want to be focusing very, very closely on the price of Bitcoin. And like I said, if Bitcoin is able to close back into the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, that would be lovely to see. And this will impact ICP. And I'm projecting ICP could be pushing up to $14 sooner than a lot of people really think. And in order for it to hit that crucial $16 mark, we're only about 28.17% away. So one step at a time, clear the $13 resistance, and then head over to around $14, consolidate around there, and then retest that key resistance for the first time pretty much since the beginning of the year. So that is going to be lovely to see. But again, one step at a time. As far as this ICP's overall adoption goes, it's still not at the level where mass adoption, the word mass adoption it's not there. And that is, of course, people that even genuinely believe in ICP know that it's in the early stages. It's in the very, very early stages, but people are starting to realize it. People are starting to actually show interest towards that. And that's something I discussed even in my other update, which is just yesterday. We're seeing more developers' interest coming in for ICP than before, and that shows the interest level where it's going. And this organically brings more interest to certain projects. And of course, like I said, the narrative about layer 1, layer 2 is that will really benefit it, and it already is benefiting it right now. As far as projects go, a hype factor plays a huge role in the cryptocurrency markets, as you know. And I'm in the crypto space. Literally, that's my whole thing. And I hear ICP being talked about so much, and that is, again, another indication that people are interested in ICP. But so far, so good. Loving this bounce that we're seeing here. Continues to impress me day in, day out. To all the haters that are waiting for ICP to go to $1, I think that opportunity is gone. But again, my personal opinion, people had the chance to be picking it up at around $2, and the people that did take advantage of that, they're up literally hundreds of percents right now. People that didn't, you snooze, you lose. You can't win everything, right, at the end of the day. But that is it for today's update. Loving what I'm seeing. Would love to see the price of Bitcoin closing in the 38.2 and the price of ICP pushing back up to $13 mark and actually breaking out of there. That would be literally the best thing that you could be hoping for. But we'll take it one step at a time. That is it for today's update. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. I've been Crypto ZX, and peace out.